Hi, this is Natalie Rydstrom from SBR Picks. Leicester versus Manchester United is the next match for us to preview. Manchester United finally got their first win of the season. Is Manchester United back to being a serious contender for the title, or is it too early to tell? Well, here now to run through the betting markets for this match is William Hill's in-play radio host, Lee Phelps. Lee, thanks for being here.
No problem.
Now, they beat QPR at Old Trafford, a nice 4-0. Are the Devils back, or is it too early to tell?
Yeah, I think they're back. It's too early to tell. Can I answer both those questions? It's too early to tell as well. I think consistency is the key, Natalie. It's all right hammering a team like QPR who were really poor. They left so much space and didn't really press Manchester United. It's really strange because the same thing happened to them against Tottenham and didn't learn a thing against Manchester United. So, Leicester won't give Manchester United that kind of space. Not many teams will. So it was like a perfect game for Manchester United to ease those new signings in. Angel Di Maria was fantastic. I mean, the pace that he showed, picking the ball up, just charging at defenders, just opened them up, created so much space. Rooney was buzzing. He was fantastic. Herrera joined in with a goal. Blintz was brilliant as well. There was nothing not to like about the performance. Falcao nearly scored when he came on. So, the problems that we've identified in the previous games, the lack of crosses, the lack of attacking passes, the lack of shots in the area, it all seemed rectified, because everything was going well for them. But I think this is a different game, though. Leicester have been very good. I think they've been one of the best teams of the season so far. Yeah,
I was going to say Leicester is not a team to underestimate here. They can be a hardy team. They beat Stoke last match. They drew to Arsenal 1-1. They drew to Everton 2-2. They do have the home advantage. Now, obviously, they're not a team that we should underestimate. What kind of game are we looking at here?
Well, I think when you look at the Leicester-Everton game, the Leicester-Arsenal game, the Leicester-Everton game, I think they were maybe a little bit nervous and Everton pressed quite high up the pitch. There was quite a lot of long balls, but they attack. Leicester don't sit back and defend. They attack with width. They get a lot of crosses into the box. And in Leonardo Ulloa, they've got a striker who's in form. He's had 4 shots on target this season. He scored 3 goals. The only team he didn't score against was Chelsea, and obviously they drew a blank against Chelsea, losing 2-0, but still held Chelsea till half-time, remember, and did very well against them. I think Arsenal-Everton are probably a stiffer test than Manchester United, because like I say, we don't know about the consistency from Manchester United yet. We don't know how they will cope away from home at a team who are difficult to break down. And let's not forget, the attack is great, but the defence still looks very wobbly for Manchester United. QPR could have scored a goal in the first half when it was 1-0, and the game would have been very different. They got to half-time, and it was suddenly 3-0. I think Leicester will score against Manchester United, and I think they'll pose them quite a few problems. Nigel Pearson's a very good manager. His players listen to him. They're very disciplined, and they'll do whatever he tells them to do. So if they play the same way as they did against Everton, and more so the way they played against Arsenal at home, I think they'll give Manchester United some problems here, and Manchester United will have to focus more on defence than just pure attack like they did against QPR.
Well, let's take a look at the winners market now. Manchester United are priced at 1.67. The draw's priced around 4.1 there, and Leicester's priced around 5. Is this maybe a market to skip, or will you actually play it?
No, I think I'll play it. I really like Leicester in the market. I just think, having seen Manchester United and how good they looked, I think they're going to be a hard team to beat now. But I do think Leicester, outside of the top 6 teams in the country, not including Man United, I think this is probably the hardest ground to go to at the moment. So I'd take Leicester plus a goal on the handicaps, or if you just want to go for the draw, I think the draw's another good bet here. I can see Leicester really making life difficult for Manchester United, and if Manchester United don't get off to a flyer and don't get any joy with the attacks, then I think they might just get a little bit frustrated, might lose a little bit of that confidence. So I'll play Leicester plus 1 in the handicaps, or Leicester or the draw, same sort of bet, but wouldn't put anyone off the draw, Natalie.
Okay, yeah, I'm probably going to skip that market myself. Now, Leicester have scored in both their home matches, and with the likes of Di Maria, Falcao, Herrera, Mata, Rooney, I'm backing Manchester United to score too. Would you say a good bet is both teams to score, and that's priced at 1.8?
Yeah, I do like that, because it seems really obvious. It seems like there should be goals in this match.
Yeah.
You wonder, it depends how Leicester shape up to it. I think they will attack. I think it could be goalless for a while, though. I looked at this seems ridiculous, this bet, but I looked at 0-0, and it was priced up at 15, 14-1. It's a big price for a 0-0 draw. I'm not saying it will be a 0-0 draw, but I think it'll be under 2.5 goals this game. I think the 1-1 is a really good bet, actually. I can really see that. So I wouldn't put anyone for both teams to score. But when I looked at the under 2.5, it was 23-20. So a touch of odds against, which I think is a nice price for a team in Leicester who under 2.5 landed against Arsenal, of course. Manchester United still have to go away somewhere and prove themselves as well. The manager might not be quite as adventurous away from home. So I'm going to play under 2.5 goals. But I wouldn't be surprised if both teams scored. A 1-1 draw looks like a possible result here for me.
All right. Now, Lee, we discussed a few tips for this match, but what would you say the top tip for our viewers that you have for us today?
Under 2.5 goals at 23-20 is my favourite bet.
All right. Wonderful. Lee Phelps, thank you for joining us today.
Thanks.
The SBR network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the SportsBook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.